first episode of Undigested Material, the hiking and food show, where we talk not just about what we eat, what we consume, but how we consume it. Right now I'm consuming some incredibly beautiful views. This is, I'm in San Francisco for the weekend. It's one of my favorite walks, hikes from when I used to live here. It's the Battery Bluffs Trail. You go from Fort Point to Baker Beach, and then usually I do a loop around back through the city. So, why undigested material? A couple reasons. One thing I heard many years ago that always stuck with me. I don't even remember where I heard it, but it was they're talking about Elvis, his death, his autopsy, and they're saying the normal average human being has 3 to 5 pounds of feces and undigested material in their bowels and intestines at any given time. But when they did an autopsy on Elvis, cut him open, he had upwards of 30 pounds of feces and undigested material. That's a problem. The other reason is Ayurveda, which has been something that's been really important in my life for the past several years. And it's a lot more than what most people think it is. So there's a concept in Ayurveda called Ama. Not my guru, AMA. And it refers to toxins that build up in the body. And this could be due to pollution, wrong diet, or it could be due to undigested material. Usually is due to undigested material. And undigested material in Ayurveda is caused by improper lifestyle, diet, pollution. Could be some more chronic medical issues. And so what happens is when we have this undigested material, it basically gunks everything up in there, gets it all fucking clogged up and shit. And that causes issues naturally. So from that stems the majority of disease, physiological problems, ailments, things like that. And so in Ayurveda, one of the first steps for most people is to, get back to a base level, get back to a standard of excellence. And then from there, then you can maintain. So we need to purify, and one of those ways in Ayurveda is going for a panchakarma treatment. So that's why, in a nutshell, why I came up with the name for this show. I think it's a big problem, and whatever your approach is, I'm not saying Ayurveda is right for most people, and I don't really think it is, because it's a lifelong commitment. It's a lifestyle change. It's not some diet you can identify with. Oh, I identify as Pitta. I'm supposed to be eating this. No, it's much more complicated than that. And what you hear about it, a lot of it's wrong. I overhear people talking about it sometimes, like, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. And I don't either, to a certain extent. But yeah, I guess I know more than the average person, but I'm no practitioner. I'm no expert. So it's a good segue if I fuck anything up, get anything wrong, leave me a comment. I don't think I'm a great wise person. I'm just doing this because I felt drawn to put something out there that could potentially help people and raise awareness, help people to reframe how they think about food and eating. And I think we need more of that. I think everybody wants a quick fix, and I think that's what most people most people market towards. And that's not going to work. That's just not going to work long term. And yeah. So yeah, if I get it wrong, please let me know. Leave a comment. I'm happy to admit my mistakes. Always. So how do we fix this? You know, like I said before, I think awareness is a big one. You know, we have to be aware. We have to pay attention to ourselves, to our bodies. You know, let's listen to what our bodies really need. And you know, I say that, and it doesn't sound quite right, because most people have convinced themselves so thoroughly that the way they're doing it is the right way, or what's best for them, and sometimes even best for other people. And I think that's bullshit. So really listen, you know, really fucking listen to yourself. You know, I've known a lot of people that like their junk food and fast food, and you know, they'll go and eat 30 chicken nuggets, and at the time it tastes really good. They feel really happy. They get a dopamine rush, wherever that is, and then afterwards they're miserable. They feel disgusting. That's not listening to yourself. So yeah, so where do you start? Well, you start by making the right fucking decisions. Not the ones that cause you or give you short-term pleasure. And don't get me wrong, I love my instant gratification. I love my creature comforts, comfort food. But you know, balance and moderation. So yeah, like anything, you know, going to school, you're giving up short-term interests for a long-term goal, and this is a long-term goal. This is not easy, but you got to start somewhere. And you know, so I did, and that's appropriate first place for the first undigested material video. San Francisco really is the start of when I began to think about food differently. So yeah, here in SF, it's a beautiful day in between rainy days. Enjoying a nice long walk. Great way to improve digestion. Walk. Om Namah Shivaya. Until next time.